sure to fight like a gentleman.
And how would you know?
Ha! I'm going to save that Cooper tongue for last. After I cut the rest of you to pieces.
Come back here, you coward. This looks familiar.
You know who? When I'm done with you, I'm going to yes, the rest of your little gang.
Anything that's gonna get crushed.
Look, it's too much work for me.
It wouldn't have worked out. I'm allergic to morons.
Your pen work is pitiful.
Not as pitiful as that mustache.
What? You cheated!
It's just like the Penelope's boss fight from Sly 3, except with button prods. Makes it easier.
Hey, lucky friend, Cooper.
You'll be lucky if I only break your neck.
Come on. I'm waiting for you. Why don't you just and I'll make it painless.
Why don't you come over here and take it?
I pushed the square button by accident, but it doesn't mark it wrong.
You can't wait. Deep down.
Wait, did you say positive?
There's something wrong with this stupid sword.
Sly, do you read me? Get out of there, Sly! Where is that little weasel?
I know it's difficult, Cooper, but try to keep up.
This thing is coming apart at the seams.
Don't fall, then I will get the chance to kill you myself.
So, before we finish this, let me get one thing straight. You came after the Coopers because of what happened to your father?
No, you imbecile! I came after the Coopers to prove that Le Paradox is the greatest thief who has ever lived. Is there any doubt? Ask yourself this. If the Coopers were truly the greatest thieves in history, and I have stolen their most valued possessions, then what does that make me?
An idiot? You had it made. You could have been the biggest thief of all time, but you had to target my ancestors and blow your own cover. You exposed your operation because of your ego. No Cooper would have done that. And for the record, can you really say you stole the canes? Seems like your friends did all the real work.
Enjoy your words, Cooper, because they will be your last. I detest you, Cooper. The very sight of you fills me with rage.
I thought we were gonna be pals.
To meet your doom, it's time to end this.
I agree, but I'm not the one who's going down.
Blasted imbecile!
Now, think of your blood pressure, Cyril.
This is not right! My plan was perfect!
Sorry, pal. You just can't plan for a Cooper.
Just please help me!
Why should I?
I do not wish to die!
I guess you won't be doing any harm from a prison cell.
Obviously.
As I said, so
You won't get away with this. I'll find you.
Au contraire, Sly Cooper. I do not think we will meet again.
Well,
It's been
Wayne.
a while since that night, but there's still no sign of Sly. Or that cursed blimp. The skunk could barely tread water. So by the time they picked him up, he was happy to see them. Word is he earned a special cell in solitary confinement, where the only thing he'll be collecting from now on is gray hair. Both Paris and the Thieves raccoons were back to normal, but that hardly made us feel any better. At first, we just waited, assuming Sly would show up the way he always did. But as the days stretched into weeks, we had to face the fact that he was truly lost. We've stopped talking about it all the time, but I know it's all we're thinking about, even if we show it in different ways. Murray seems like his usual cheerful self, but I can tell there's a new level of seriousness underneath it all. He's on the professional wrestling circuit now. He's really been pushing himself. I know he's doing it to keep his fighting skills sharp. Like all of us, he wants to be ready for action the minute we locate Sly. Carmelita returned to Interpol, where she threw herself into her work, busting criminals at a record pace. She's been so busy, I haven't seen her for a while now. My sources tell me she's conducting her own investigation into Sly's whereabouts. Out of everyone, I think she took his disappearance the hardest, even if she never shows it. At least not in public. As for myself, I continue to search. Even using all my technology, I haven't found a clue. The time machine is no help since we need to know where Sly was for that to work. I get discouraged sometimes, but I'll never give up. Because I know Sly's out there, and I know that wherever he is, we will find him.
Wow, I could have read.
Real Sly Cooper continued to refine his master ninja techniques, as well as his sushi. And while his thefts were never detected, his sushi restaurant was recognized as the finest in Japan.
I really could have wrapped that up in 16 minutes. Oh my god. That was such a lame boss fight. It's just button props.
El Jefe remains behind bars. He was transferred to a South American prison, where he now works rolling cigars. Unfortunately for him, there's no smoking allowed.
Lame. This game. The worlds felt bigger, and I really loved the graphics and scenery.
Tennessee Kid Cooper recovered his gold and his place in history as the greatest outlaw of the Old West. His legend grew even bigger when he began stealing from crooked lawmen exclusively.
But I didn't like it as much as Sly 2. I mean, the storyline's not really that good here. I mean, like...
Toothpick was arrested and became part of a chain gang working on the railroads. He eventually went deaf and faded into obscurity.
Yeah. Like, it's like, too, like, all the villains had a role in the grand plan, which I guess is the same for this game, but the ultimate grand plan, my phone's ringing, wasn't that good.
Cooper kept up his physical training and returned to his role as egg thief extraordinaire. Perhaps most importantly, he pioneered the use of his cane as a tool for thieving.
Hey, I'm in the middle of the video, but the credits are playing, so just make it.
The Grizz received a lengthy prison sentence and began a new career as a rap artist. In his spare time, he paints portraits of his fellow inmates.
Breaking
Sir Gallant Cooper returned to his heroic adventures and went on to form the Knights of the Cooper Order, a gallant group that stole from corrupt nobility. He also became a successful, if overly dramatic, actor. Penelope was sent to Europe's highest security prison, where she promptly escaped. She remains at large, and the police have no clue as to her whereabouts. Recently, however, I've been receiving mysterious postcards.
Well, at least I'm in time to see Penelope. I didn't hear those other ones. So I guess Penelope's gonna be a villain in the would-be next game. Or make an appearance.
Salim Al-Kupar finally retired from thieving and took a long nap. Then he dreamed up a lucrative new business. Parking his camel around town, he sold snacks to hungry customers. It was highly successful.
I think the most surprising part of this game was the Penelope twist. It's the only dynamic part of her change of her character.
Up, Miss Decibel decided to make some changes. She had the horn removed from her trunk, enrolled in anger management classes, and began teaching music to other prisoners. With continued good behavior, she might get an early parole.
I kind of thought she would become a good guy when she got betrayed like that, but they just knocked her out and put her in jail. Oh well. Wasn't as much action in the last one as I'd hoped.
He returned to his globe-trotting ways as a celebrity scuba diver, and even launched a new line of fashion wear. He's so successful, there's a new reality TV show chronicling his adventures. It's called Disco Diver.
Wow. I wonder if he's gonna have a spin-off game. Probably not. I hope Penelope becomes a good guy if they ever make a new game. It's like, this was in 2013.
The Paradox had all his assets seized, including his art collection, and everything was donated to the city of Paris. I'm told his cell was modified to be completely odor-proof. I suppose that's good for the guards, since he's going to be living there for a very long time.
It's like, it took them 2 years to make Sly 2 after the first game, so I guess there's hope that there's going to be another new game. It'll probably be for PS4, which I don't have. I mean, I'll get it someday, but I really do want a PS4. But wow, that was kind of a cliffhanger ending. Like, what happened to Sly? That's something. I'll go see the extras.
All right, we have all.
Oh, those are just the.
All right.
Those are just the things. Interesting. What's Ultimate Carmelita? I just want to see that. What, or the Ultimate any of them. Yeah, that's another thing. We didn't even play as Carmelita that much. I don't even think she had any roles in these last few worlds, except for the dancing scene. But you don't even get to. We don't even play as her. What's the point of having abilities for her if we don't even play as her? It's ridiculous. Like, this was the first time she's unofficially part of the main crew. But like, oh yeah, that's the first save file. But like she hardly even did anything. She's better off in the past two games where she's just an enemy that's just walking around the world trying to find you. But then in Sly 3 can play as her for a short time and she does her own mission. I guess they couldn't really do it like that because she's stuck in the past with us, and it makes sense that she hangs out with us. See, even here, I mean, Carmelita doesn't even have a role in this world, so it's just stupid why they allow you to choose and play as Carmelita when you hardly even do anything. And when you do get to her, you hardly even you just like switch to her. Oh, I thought there was 3. There was 5 apparently. Well, I missed those other 3. Wow. It should have made it where you just automatically switch to her when you get to her part. Oh, that's what we used to get this time. Grizz's crown. That makes sense. That makes sense. I don't know what that thing is though. Well, that was well, yeah. It's not as good as Sly 2. Because I mean, for one thing, Sly 2 had more worlds, even though you had the same world environments for the villains. Well, mainly with Contessa and Jean Besson, because they had the same world environment. Okay. So I guess to keep this Let's Play from ending too quickly, we're gonna try and find these last treasures. But like I said, I feel like I comb these worlds front and center. I don't know a good expression for that, but either. Oh, well, I guess I haven't. Apparently, I'm less likely to search around the hideouts. Wait. Yeah, I already been here. And it was near the hideout. Wow. I don't even remember being this close to the hideout. Well, okay, then I restate what I said. I combed every inch and corner of these worlds. So if I don't remember something I couldn't get to, then I really am lost. We had to use the arrows in a few areas. Oh, this will skim the center, or the village area. I used the bow and arrow in those train areas. Lovely train. Do I even need to collect cash anymore? Or did I buy all the abilities? It's amazing how cheap the abilities were. Or maybe I mean that it's really easy to find money. Because like these guys have very pricey treasures, worth more than the actual hidden treasures. I was mindlessly killing things. I should be looking. I might as well tell you now, someone told me that, like, Clockwork makes a cameo in some areas, with one of the examples being in that treasury from World 5. That's why I was looking around in the sky. Well, the guy said, like, an ocean of treasure or something, so I assumed it was that place. Like, the same goes for somewhere in World 3. Like, Clockwork is supposed to make some cameos. He didn't, look at all these birds. What if Clockwork was hidden among these birds? You know, it would make... Moral of the story is, do not go bird watching on a train track. that was funny. Well, it does make sense. It would be unique because, you know, we're in all the Cooper's eras, and, like, I guess Clockwork was around for all the Coopers, except Bob, who we shouldn't even know, like, who Sly didn't even know about. And didn't have paper to write the Thieves Raccoonus back then. So I can just jump to it from here. I already went there, though. Oh, I thought you were a secret. So I'm pretty sure Clockwork wouldn't have been able to exist back in Bob's era. Oh, you shadowy birds, though. Hey, I'm bird watching on the train track again. So I wonder if Clockwork is hidden in each world. Yeah. Look how much money I got. I'm freaking rich. Sly can retire now. Oh, aha! Well, there is something I missed. That fills me with hope now. Ha! And I actually need this. Oh, shut up! Screw that. You don't really need that other one, you can just fly across. What's this thing for? I thought we were gonna be using that turnable track thing in a mission, but we didn't. Oh, we got steer horns. What? Really? What? Okay, yeah, because I'm missing two I thought this was Japan for some reason, but yeah, I'm missing 2 treasures in each world. In each other world. Well, since I found that one anyway, I guess I'm kind of inspired to try to find them. I will see you if I find it.